So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer. And we're back to form, that's right. We are with another Action Force figure. This is the convention exclusive Pandora, or as we like to call it, Party Pants Pandora. This was actually gotten to me by Mike from Junkyard Crafts and Builds. Please check out his channel. You know he's a good friend of the show and the channel, and me personally. And he was able to pick her up. I do actually have a second one on order because you know my special relationship with Bobby Vala of I give him money, he sends me toys. It's a fantastic relationship. I recommend you get that with all kinds of vendors. Hella Dope Toys, for example, is a great one to get in that relationship. But I digress. This is definitely kind of, some people said divisive. Listen, I got my thoughts. I'm going to give you my thoughts, but I'm definitely more curious about how the build is for all this. So, you can see, we got her right here. These lovely expressions. Really nice design on the body. I love this photography. Bobby, if you ever need anybody else to help with your photos, give me a call. We've got the full breakdown of a second biography for her. And we got 3 action points, which I think is awesome for an exclusive. Total side note, by the way, I still say the Vanguard should have been like 25 action points. I just gotta say that right now. Like I said, I love Bobby's work. I'm not saying the guy is perfect. And I'll say that to his face. I'd love to. You know how to find me. But, let's get this out of the package and let's talk Pandora. Before I take her out of the box, I do have to say, I love the pose they have her in. I think it really does showcase just a lot of awesome things about this figure. You know, they could have put her just a stoic A stance. This is absolutely something fun. So, had to give that point there. There is a lot to like about this figure. And I do have one issue. And we'll get to it momentarily, but I will say this. It actually has nothing to do with this as a physical action figure. There is so much I like about this. I did hit her with a hairdryer, as always, but the joints were not insanely tight like I've had with previous Valaverse female figures. Okay? I'm saying that now. You watch my little trio of my video of the first 3 girls from Series 4 of the original Pandora. This is possibly his one of his best female bucks. It's right up there with Gemini. I'm going to be very torn on this one, and you know I love Gemini. The details on this, God yes. Silver buckles, absolutely. The silver zipper. See how he's got using the thigh holster here, which has painted buckles, by the way. That's hiding that seam. So yeah, McFarlane, this is how you'd freaking do it if you wanted to have a near seamless figure. I love it. Absolutely love it. Like I said, I still have to work a little on the knees, but I don't feel anywhere near as scared. The silver zippers, the jacket, everything beautiful. The sleeves on here. This is me. Now this is literally me wanting to be spoiled. I would have liked bare arms to plug and play, just because since the arms are sculpted on there, if you took the jacket off, she just has, you know, arms. That's it. That's really the dumbest thing I can think of. The red and black motif is fantastic. It even goes on her signature blade here, which is great. That's absolutely great. Fantastic on here. Her accessories, mentioned the signature blade. Of course, she has the Action Force stand. Of course, she has the Action Force hands. We're not going to go into all that, but she's got them all. God, I love the details on this. And then she's got her heads. And believe it or not, this is where my issue is. This is exactly where my issue is. This should not have been Pandora. This absolutely should not have been Pandora. I think this should have been somebody else in her syndicate. Or or a rival or something like that. That's the biggest problem. Pandora is a fantastic psychopath, badass woman, yes. This, though, it's like, let's take Pandora, mix in a little Rhea Ripley, and some Ruby Soho. If you're a wrestling fan, you know everything I'm talking about. And if you don't, just Google those names. It'll make, especially this one. This is a very Ruby Soho face, and this is a very Rhea Ripley face. So I would have done literally exactly like this, and maybe have done black or green punk hair. Seriously. I think that would have taken care of a lot of the aesthetic issues, because Pandora has such her own gravitas, her own personality. So I know it's a weird thing. Like if you didn't have the first Pandora figure, you'd be like, Dave, what are you talking about? And that's absolutely fine, because this is a great gunslinging psychopath that here in real time, I'm getting these awesome poses. Okay? Again, I have no issues with this figure at all. You should absolutely go to Valaverse right now and buy this figure if you want a fantastic 6-inch action figure, female action figure. I've got La Muerta right here. She blows her out of the water. This is me, on the record. I mentioned before, Bobby, you know how to get me. I talk a little criticism about you. This is me doing the opposite. This is a better figure than this. Plain and simple. My dumbest complaint is, it should not have been Pandora. Again, and we're going to have some fun with some head swapping in a little bit. Absolutely, because that's the nice thing about Action Force. That's the nice thing about action figures. It's your toy. Do with what you like. So, also, I probably would have liked the little bit of the shaved, buzzed hair growing back in. I want to point this out on the secondary head. You can see I can move the ponytail around. I can do that with her too. The ponytail actually unplugs. It doesn't feel scary. It doesn't feel like it's going to get lost. It doesn't feel like that joint's going to get worn. The tattoo on the back of her head looks absolutely fantastic. So, but yeah, I'm good. I got these two right here. 30, 35 bucks, 60 bucks. This is the better figure, every which way, shape, and form. Quote me on that. Now this is putting a Lightning Collection head on, which doesn't quite fit the ball peg. It's actually much smaller, but just kind of putting it on there just to show you how changing that head makes a difference. So here we got it with a blonde, Black Widow head, which is, okay, a little on the small side, but still, it just... these I just think are better than this punk rock girl. I gotta say it. And of course, I gotta bring out my girl. Yeah, I would have taken this as an alternate Gemini, to be honest. I mean, we got Warpath Eclipse, we got Eclipse. I would have done this. I would have absolutely accepted this for Gemini as well. It's just, I love this look. It just is not Pandora. I'm sorry. Pandora is just more... And again, this is my personal interpretation. Bobby is the one who created her. Of course he has the final say. It's his baby in every which way, shape, and form. And I know it's his favorite, one of his favorite, if not his favorite character. I just think this body is better for others. But, since it is Pandora... Oh yeah, did I ever mention I told you that I had the bloody variant head? Slight flex here. This looks better. This looks so much better than the goth look. Okay? Maybe it's just the goth. If you wanted to go with the goth, I would have gone then with another character. This and this are just two very different looks for her. Like this? Oh yeah. Get that going on there. Get that lick, she's got that tongue sticking out there. Make it look like she's just, I don't know, licking the blood off the pistol, whatever. It's all good. Also, I want to point out that when this set came out, it did come with the effects. I think some smoking gun effects would have been nice for this as well. I mean, I've got them, so yay. But, yeah, I hope I pull a bloody version of her for the body for the next one, because then I might just put that head on the bloody body and that'll look good. If not, I can always just break out the paint. Long story short, I recommend this figure. 100% recommend this figure. I just don't like the character use of it. But that can be corrected. That can easily be corrected. As I mentioned, I've got a second one coming in. I can paint that hair. I can add more makeup to it. That's fantastic. This is an absolute stellar body. I love the, I don't think I've talked about, you know, using the leg holsters, dual leg holsters on here, okay? This is, I know Colonel Siege had them. These are great on her. The pistols are awesome. I couldn't tell you what kind they are, but they're very cool. They've got ports for effects. I wish they had effects, but again, I got a plenty. But if you don't have them, you know, again, you could buy weapon muzzles and such from Valaverse's website as well. So if you do order this on his site, order the muzzle flashes as well. You're going to be happy for that. Everything else, this figure has presence. This figure has style. Again, while there's still the stiff Valaverse joints, they're nowhere near as scary as the previous female figures, so things are absolutely progressing in the right direction. I jokingly talk about, hey Bobby, call me if you got, you know, because I'm talking beef with you. No, because I'm still going to be giving you money, because you're still giving me a quality product. I love how I act like we're like on first name basis. Just, and this figure just is begging to be worked with other accessories. You know, if you got the Super Fun Time weapon packs, whatever they're called, that coffin and stuff, she'll look awesome using things like the crossbow, the chainsaw, and all that stuff. I may go on Instagram and have fun taking photos with that. But I need to get this video edited, and I want to get this out there, because, seriously, you're going to want this. And then they are going to get the white variant as well for the action, with the action points. I kind of want that as well. If anything, if I can get a head sculpt to put a sugar skull on, because I think that would look really cool. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you have her? Do you think I'm being overly critical about the whole character aspect of it? Like I said, that's my only issue. The rest of it, this design is 10 out of 10. So, but let me know your thoughts down below. That's what the comment section's for. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Remember, I want to give away that Vanguard, but I want to have a certain number of regular viewers to get on that. And as long as you're subscribed, that's when you'll find out about the Vanguard giveaway. Speaking of Vanguard giveaways, on the Figure Action Podcast, we just gave one away last week. We are going to be giving one away on Thursday, December 12th as well. So if you're not watching Figure Action, you want to sub up to there as well. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.